What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Agent Navy. Welcome to something brand new in multiple senses that I've never done on the channel before. Say hello to the Fire Emblem Sacred Stone Self-Randomizer. I've been hearing about this thing pretty often lately. In fact, I'm getting pretty close to finishing my first truly random run of this game. I'll go into a little bit of specifics on it later, but let me tell you, this thing is amazing. So I'll go ahead and load this up here. These are the settings here, and you can see there's so much stuff that you can do with all of it. Now I've already got all my settings made because wait, hey, one moment. Don't mind that. Right. uh, so, as you can see, there's a lot to go through here. I'll properly say what I'm doing when we actually start the game, but just know people a lot smarter than I am and a lot more dedicated made this randomizer, in which essentially players can be anyone from any game, to be any class, including new classes that they've added. There's new weapons, all the growth rates, base stats, level ups, stat caps, all that good stuff. It can all be randomized. Now, to just go through a couple things, other than what I'm actually doing here, let's see. I'm keeping growth rates vanilla. Now, I know that probably sounds stupid. It'll make a little bit more sense when I show you what we're actually doing. Because this isn't just like a normal crazy randomizer. I have a specific idea in my head, and who am I kidding? If you've probably read the title of the video, then you probably know already what roughly I'm going to be doing. I will get there. Besides, what first episode of any quote-unquote Let's Play is good without like 10 minutes of me talking into the microphone before we actually play the game? Anyways, yeah, so growth rates are vanilla, but they're not. Well, you'll see. Level ups are going to be based on the seed. In other words, I can't cheat them. With save states, I don't plan on using save states anyway, which is a first for me. Stat caps. Now, 60 sounds like a high number. It is. I'm aware that it is. But for the challenge that I'm doing, some of the stat caps are going to just be way too low for what I'm doing. So I can't choose vanilla. And I've learned my lesson from my actual randomizer, where I did do pretty much random everything. Random stat caps are a horrible idea because my class could be capped at like 10 strength. That sucks. Granted, Sacred Stones is probably the easiest game in the franchise, but it's 10 strength plus the might of whatever your weapon is. That's not gonna hurt a lot of units later down the line at all. So, because I'm doing vanilla growths, and because I know how a lot of the characters that we're getting, how their growths should work, I'm setting the cap at 60. That way, we can make sure that I don't get screwed up. The level ups themselves could still be bad. You'll see a little bit more. The class, it says it's random, but it won't be so random when we move on. Items are randomized. They also add. I also threw in some of the custom items. They add stuff like the Fire Emblem Fates, katanas, naginatas, yumis. Um, there's a heart seal, which wouldn't mean anything for us for the purpose of this playthrough. Um, Bunch of stuff like that. And also for just the random items themselves, that means that items that are sold in the armory and shops on the map, or on that chapter map, they will be random. Stuff I get from villages and natural story events will all be random. Chests will be random. So, for instance, after chapter 16, when I beat that game, they usually give you like 2 legendary weapons. They could be like both iron swords. That sort of thing. Trying to. Is there anything else I need to add about the items? I don't think so. I won't get soft locked from using a unit because it does make sure that my unit can actually, use the item that they have. For the first time ever, I'm playing on classic mode intentionally. There is a choice in the randomizer for casual, but I'm playing on classic mode. It's not going to be an Iron Man in the sense that if my main character dies, then I reset the run. I'm not doing that. I am going to look, if I lose a unit, that's not a game over condition. They're gone. Let's say Amelia, who is my favorite character in Sacred Stones, I think. Yeah, probably. If she dies, then she's gone. I'm not gonna reset, which also means unless I need to do some unless I need to test something or fix something that wasn't my fault, then I'm not gonna use save states, probably at all. Danger bones, they're just basically showing what enemies I'm in range of. We're gonna randomize music BGM, that way if I guess a song and I get it horribly wrong, you can all tell me I'm fucking stupid, and we can move on. This will also apply to battle themes. We're doing normal portraits. The portraits in this game are amazing. So many talented sprite artists who have made the animations and portraits that we'll be seeing throughout the playthrough. I wish I knew how to do all that. I don't. So we'll appreciate them. Hopefully they'll all look pretty good, but janky colors basically means that we're not going to be doing generic palettes. So we'll see how that goes. Item uses, that's going to be vanilla. That's pretty self-explanatory. Vulneraries are capped at 3 uses, so I won't have 4 vulneraries on 1 item slot. All these bonuses I'm not going to worry about. I'm a pussy, so yes, I'm playing on classic mode, but I'm not doing Fog of War. I hate Fog of War. Bless your soul if you ever decide to play this game with Fog of War always on. I would never. And the debugger here, I don't plan on using it at all, but on the off chance we get an enemy or something weird about the randomizer or the map or the unit happens, I'll have the debugger on so that I can fix it if I need to fix it. Otherwise, I'm not going to use it at all. User interface, whatever. We're doing random backgrounds. This only applies to story events, which story's not changed at all. I'm not going to be sitting here and voice acting the entire Sacred Stone story because we'll take a peek at it to see who people are, but I'm not going to go out of my way to read everything. Unfortunately, battle backgrounds aren't. Timed hits, they're it's like if you've ever played any Mario RPG, like Mario and Luigi series or Paper Mario, they exist. I'm not using them because I think they're really broken. And also skills exist, so that's fun. Now, if you got all that memorized, then, yeah. Let's get started after 10 minutes of my yap fest. Let's go! The Fall of Renee. Funny enough, they actually removed all the chapter titles and stuff like that. I don't know why, but they did. Okay. Oh. Alright. That's Katria. That's not Erica. I surprised. I knew this wasn't. There was no possible way that this was going to be Erica. So, Katria is our main character. That's cool. Prince Hortensia. Okay. So, Ephraim is Hortensia. That's cool, I guess. I'm not the biggest Hortensia person, but whatever. Ingrid. Oh. Wait, is Ingrid Erica? Oh, the king is Katria. Well, okay, so we're never getting Katria. That's fun. She's going to die. That's great. Okay, so we have Ingrid. Ingrid is Erica. My bad. What? Huh? What? 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 Two? Why are there two of them? Wait, she's Seth? King Pala? Wait, I wonder if it's because... Huh. Maybe it chose, like... Maybe there were two slots for Katria because she's in both Arcanea and, Echoes? So I wonder if they just happened to... That's really fucking funny. Okay. Uh-huh. I think we also get to see who Franz is. Okay. Alright, so Hortensia and Ingrid is our Ephraim and Erica. Interesting. Florina! Okay, so Florina is Franz. Hopefully she doesn't stay a Lancer. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Did I do an oopsie? Who's the big bad? Oh, whoa. Okay, that's Claire. Claire is Balter. Okay. This is fun. There was no reality where Katria ever won that fight. Yeah, there's an oopsie somewhere. Ace Attorney. Okay, we're in Phoenix Rightland. That's amazing. Right outside the courtroom. Okay. Yeah. A physics staff. Okay. A chicken. Holy music. Right. So, oops. That's a problem. That wasn't supposed to happen. Let me just, Okay. I think I finally solved the issue. There was, like, just one thing that I didn't have selected. That was causing the Seth replacement in our earlier case, Katria, to be a soldier. That wasn't supposed to happen. So, to make things more interesting, and to make this video go on longer, let's do a new scene. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it should work. Is that Aranis? Okay. Cool. Katria's back again. But this time, Katria is actually our protagonist. That's cool. So... no way. So Est is canonically Katria's bodyguard in this randomizer's canon. That's huh. I mean, hell, I've seen what Est can do in Mystery of the Emblem. I'd believe it. King Sheeta? Oh, hell nah. Okay, so Aranis is going to die. I think. That's unfortunate. Hortensia is still Ephraim. Cool. Sure. My eyes completely skipped over that. Okay, who's Franz? Is that Misha? From FE5? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. I won't complain about Misha. That's fun. Princess Katria. Okay. Okay, who's Walter? Why are we in this? Is this Sonic Adventure? Why is it Tana? Wait a minute. Did I fuck up again? Okay, this is too funny. Look, if this happens again, if I did another fuck up, we're in the sky. Hang on. Did I? No, I didn't. Oh, wait. I think it's because you can technically get... I feel like O'Neil should be random. I'm pretty sure. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure he's just normally O'Neil, like the first guy you fight. So I'm not gonna re-randomize or anything. Or at least unless using the same seed will do it. You know, I never stopped to think that maybe, just maybe, O'Neil has just coincidentally become O'Neil. I don't know how I didn't think about this. And at this point, if if the next boss is whoever it is, I might not even like. Maybe O'Neill isn't the first boss. Whatever. Anyways, I think we're fine. I think we're working. The most important part of this playthrough is here. It's working, as far as I can tell. So, 20 minutes or so probably into the video, you're probably asking, what exactly am I doing here? Why are there 2 Pegasus Knights? Why are they only Pegasus Knight characters? And why am I so picky about the boss? Well, because this playthrough will be, Pegasus Knights only. Oops, all Pegasus Knights. Why? Because I love Pegasus Knights. They're like probably my favorite class in the series. Also, a lot of my favorite characters are also Pegasus Knights. So I thought it would be fun to make, Sacred Stones Randomizer. But I only get Pegasus Knights. The problem with that are these guys, obviously. Archers will be the bane of us. So, if I ever find a Philly shield, that will solve all of my worries, and I will never mess up ever again. Est is now a Falcon Knight. She was a soldier before, because I didn't select swords. I just completely forgot that Falcon Knights get swords on promotion. So, I'll go over, like, the rules of that as when we actually get to playing. The last thing to acknowledge, I guess, is why I was so picky about boss. That's because I wanted them to be random from, like, any game. Initially, I was just getting, like, Pegasus Knights as well, but that's because I mixed them in the pool with the player characters, and the player characters pool is only the Peg Knight characters, and I didn't want that. So I set it to vanilla, which should still randomize them from game to game. We'll have to see just how true that is. I skipped over, so I think Valter is probably... Actually, I don't know who Valter is. He might still be Tana. I'm not sure. I didn't check. But anyways, now that that's finally out of the way, here's Katria. She's Erica. She has a wing spear. That's cool. Pretty good, actually. Comes with a rescue staff. Or, she didn't come with it. That's what we got instead of the rapier, I believe. Or the vulnerary? It's in place of something. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played vanilla Sacred Stones in general. Her stats. That's a Pegasus Knight if I've ever seen one. I don't remember. I'm already forgetting the settings that I clicked. I think I selected random base stats. So we got really decent base stats, I think, all things considered. Let's see. Obviously, she has Kanto. Seal Strength. That's cool. True Strike. Okay. Growth rates. 40, 45, 55, 30, 35. 2 res. So much for Peg Knights being more magical tanks. I guess not. And also 40 HP is kind of bad. So the reason I didn't randomize growth rates is because our units, I thought it'd be neat if we just rely on the growth rates that the original characters have. So this is, I believe, Catria's growth rates in Shadows of Valencia. I'm not going to go fact check myself. I don't know. I might put something up in post, and maybe you'll see there if I'm right or wrong. Or I'll be lazy and you have to go look it up yourself in case you're that curious. I don't know. She's pretty good, though, all things considered. I mean, true strength, steel strength, and decent bases plus a wing spear. Yeah, Catchrain will be good. Then we have Est. Steel Lance, Javelin. Okay, that's nice. Nice of them to give me a Javelin at this point. I don't know if any of the other Peg Knights are going to have that, so that's nice of them. 11 strength, 8 skill. She's actually pretty good. I'll take that. Kanto, concealed weapon. Smuggle in, okay. I don't know if I'll ever do any arena, but, oh, that's so good. After attacking, allies in 2 tiles heal off 20% max HP. That's pretty good. Growth rates? Yeah, it's S. Yeah, that's S. 3 res is a bit of a yikes, but maybe this is Mystery of the Emblem, where res simply just does not exist. I like that idea, so I'm sticking to that. Alright, and the boss. O'Neill, he's a pupil. He's gonna be easy. Rally defense. I wonder if his AI is actually going to do that. I don't know. So anyways, let's get started, shall we? Oh, that's so free, actually. Yeah. I'm gonna have to be careful not to use the Wing Spear too much. We should get an armory as early as... I believe it's Chapter 2. But because items are random, you know, things might be a little different. So the nice part about being Peg Knights is that terrain will never be an issue. That's Cynthia's theme. Whoa. Why does the mercenary... Why does the mercenary have axes? Did the dev change the mercenary to have axes as well? Because it also had an animation, to be fair. I think that's what happened. So that's fun. Great. Awesome. Love that for me. That's... Okay, Est, do you just immediately kill this guy? No. All I need to do is just get him off. So, I think I'll back up simple as that. I'll let him get off the, tile there. The forest tile. I need this notification to go away. Thank you, notification, for leaving. Now let's try killing him. Much better odds. Still can't do it alone, though. Can I chuck a javelin? Can we please hit? Nope. Fun. Alright, we're gonna have to get a little lucky here. I don't know if O'Neill's about to move and, rock my shit. The answer is no. Great. That's, Solm, Fire Emblem Engage. Cool. Recently beat that game. Amazing. Overhated, I think. I love it. One of the most fun Fire Emblem games I have. All that's left is their leader, indeed, Est. Astute observation of that. So S is just going to pull. Do you immediately kill by a javelin? Yes. Okay, so let's not do that, and instead equip a Steel Lance. Alright, O'Neill. Yeah, 0 damage. Oh, he's a female mage, who also looks like Linda. Lined? Line D? Oh. I never know how you say your name. Words are hard. I don't know how many more... I don't know how many more wing spears I'm gonna get. So I'm gonna see if I can just... Yeah. Oh, crit. Nice. The randomizer also has a nice quality of life function for, first level up of the Let's Play. Skill speed. I have a feeling we're gonna be seeing that a lot. Where are we? I wish I could tell you. I don't know. S is fine. Great. Love that for us. Okay. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, wait, Vanessa's Tana. I don't know why my brain took that long to process it. Vanessa's Tana. Okay, that's cool. We get a Sacred Stone's Pegasus Knight anyway. Renak? What is he doing here? Is the boss Renak? He's a supplier? Outstanding. I like to imagine in that combat, he killed the Pegasus Knight and the lance just flew out of her hand. What? The Peach's Castle? Okay. Sure. Yeah. Makes sense. Okay. Great. I do not know what music is. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff that I could steal if I had a thief. Oh god, wait, how many times am I going to be sad because I encounter an enemy that has a stealable item that I really want, but I don't have a thief, so I can't? Unless I get a Pegasus Knight that comes with steel, maybe. That could be fun. So, I don't know how, but we have Renak. So that means that we coincidentally just had Oni. Unless I'm just crazy. I wish I could get that. Then again, it's not an Elysian Whip, so... I doubt that would actually matter that much. What skill is this? Triangle Adept. Good thing we don't use swords. Yet. Alright, so... big elephant in the room. All these guys are ranged, and all I have is a javelin. That's not great. What's her starting res? 5? It's going to say 5. Katria's res until she promotes in, like, chapter 17. Also, I should also mention, earlier I said that, you know, I'm not going to mess with the debug menu unless I have to. The exception to that rule is that all the promotion items I get, I'm turning into Elysian Whips because, you know, I can't promote my Pegasus Knights otherwise. So, I think that's fair. Bite me, I don't care. My Let's Play. Deal with it. Yeah. So, unless Falcon Knight gives res on promotion, I'm sure it will. She's staying at 5 res for the entire play. That's great. I love that for us. I love that for Katria. So she's taking 5 damage from that one mogul. I need to kill this archer immediately. Simply he cannot be left standing. Or she, I don't know. It's hard to tell. I think, yeah, it's a man. Yes, crit as many times as you can, Katria. Be true to your Echo's counterpart. Seriously, my Katria in Shadows of Valentia is unrivaled when it comes to getting crits. It is indeed the Princess of Renee, I guess. Alright, who we got? Right, Misha and Claire. So Claire is, Gilliam. That's fun. Sure. Alright, let's take a look then. This actually won't be as bad as I think it will. Another Wing Spear. Who do I want to take a look first? Let's take a look at Misha. 2 Vulneraries, Iron Lantis, Toxin Lane. Okay, I like that. I approve. Is that Celerity? Is that Gale Force? Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Oh, baby. How does it work in this game? It's like Awakening. Oh. Oh. Oh, those are really good. I'm going to be devastated if I ever lose this unit. I loved her in Thracia, and I love her here. That's amazing. Oh, I love that. That's good. Alright, Claire. Those are kind of low strength. I won't lie. I mean, I know it's a Pegasus Knight, but like... Okay, we got another Wing Spear. That's important. That's the important. Is that Fiery Blood? No, it's Heavy Strikes. Add weapon weight to critical chance. Okay. Not bad. Oh. So what you're telling me is, she's never going to be able to one-round anything ever. And she has a Wing Spear. That's a problem. Okay, but her growth rates are pretty good, aside from the 2 res. Her 2 res kind of sucks. But, other than that, not bad. Pretty good, she's not bad aside from Mercy and kind of low strength, but that's fine. God, Misha. I was not expected for a Celerity Gale Force combo on my Pegasus Knight. I mean, obviously I knew she was going to be a Pegasus Knight because that's the whole point of the challenge, but like, holy smokes. Okay, so does she just like... She takes a lot of damage, which is not cool. Can she... Oh, that's... I need to be careful of that. Wait, did I... Oh, no. Oh, I can choose Mercy. Never mind. But, okay, never mind. Claire's good. Claire's fine. Also, side note. Does all my Peg Knights have... Okay, no. It's just Claire and Misha that have 20 HP. Never mind. Okay, cool. So... Oh, whoa. That's not what I meant to click. How do I want to do this? I need to make sure that Katria only takes approximately, like, 1 hit. Actually, she can take 2. Alright, I think this is fine. Yeah, I'm gonna just play it safe. Okay, second level up, get strength. With more skill. I wish I could say I'm surprised. she has a 40% strength growth, so it's not like I'm not asking for, you know, it's not like I'm asking for her to get res. You know. That would be insane if I ever get the day where she gets res. Why does the eyeball have teeth? It has a hell thing, but it's an eyeball. I'm gonna save state in case this crashes my game. I don't think it will, but can't ever be too careful, I guess. Whatever. Let's do it. This is Binding Blade music. Thank you for dodging. I am successfully safe for another turn. In fact, I'm so safe that unless Claire's Con is... Nope, I can do that. That is a thing that I can do. Right, and I have Gale Force. You're right. Gale Force. I'll remember that she has that eventually. Until then, I'm going to keep thinking I accidentally selected her with the debug menu. For context, that does that. It just refreshes them for whatever reason. Obviously, I'm not going to use that as a thing. That is just a thing that is a funny little quirk of the randomizer. So, I'm going to take drop on the fort for healing purposes. And we can wait here. Is that B rank already? Oh wait, did she get hurt? Oh, she got hit. Didn't show that. Huh. This is Ocarina of Time music. Yeah, she already has B. That's crazy. Okay. Excuse me, I'm a little under the weather. I don't feel comfortable doing that. So... I don't want... I just don't want S killing the boss. Okay, she actually takes a shot. That's good. Yeah, I think I'll just go for this. I'm gonna play this safe. I don't want to kill Misha, so. Speaking of... Perfect, no damage. And this eyeball has a flux tone. That's interesting. Okay, so I'll have her go rest up. And we will prepare for reinforcements. You don't have any skills for being adjacent, right? No. That was a lot simpler than I thought that was going to be. I think that was Kingdom Hearts music for a moment. Dope sauce. Can I go ahead? I'm gonna take that rescue staff. I don't remember in this game if someone dies, if you just lose all their stuff, or it goes to convoy. I don't remember. Please don't be archer reinforcements. Oh, I can deal with that. That's easy. This is awakening prep music. So what is that? I think that's... Whoa. So 2 Mark Lords and a Priestess with no strength. Great. So scared. Alright, cool. So, like... I think this is as simple as... Oh, you don't tell me. Wait, 9... The Wing Spear? Oh, it does. It does weigh a lot less. It's a hell of a lot less. Take that. Wing Spear. Oh, okay. She still doesn't. How fast is this guy? 6? 9. Okay. Weighs 4. So, okay, yeah. Okay, whatever. Maybe... S can help? Yeah, technically. She could ship. It's 5, 9. I guess we'll find out the hard way if it's 4 or 5 speed in this game to double. I never remember that between games. There goes Marth. Alright, first Misha level, let's go. Yeah! Strength on that first level. I love that. Love that for us. Okay, so... Yep, you still get to kill you. You don't get to kill you. Oh, you do, actually. Okay, so I can kind of just take my pick. Bye, Celica. Okay. And then all I gotta do is hit this mark with a Wing Spear. So do I get to Gale Force again? No, I didn't. I didn't think so. That'd be way too broken. This is Mario and Luigi music. You know, some games just have that kind of vibe where you just know what it is. Mario and Luigi is definitely one of those series. I'm not going to worry about Claire too much. Since, you know, she's level 4 at the moment. I don't think she'll be bad or anything. It's just, you know, not too big a reason to worry at the moment about her. Does she do any damage to the boss? Not at all. I assume S is probably going to have to help out with this. Ugh, even that's... You know, I also didn't consider that, like, what happens if a character's strength is just, like, not enough, ever. Okay, 2 damage. 7... Oh, okay, that's... Oh, she dies in 1 hit. Ugh. I don't like that. Need to do all the damage I can. Alright, take this, Renak. Oh, I miss. Why does it show so little go? Wait, why did she only took 2 damage from that? Okay, so I know I said that if a unit dies, and I'm not doing this because this is Misha and I really don't want to lose her. If she dies here, then I'm going to blame the game for being bugged in some way, shape, or form. Because I certainly seen her with 19 HP, right? Oh. Wait, so she hit her, but it's weird. That's very strange. Good, we need to hit those. Okay, I'm gonna move her out of the way. Could end it now, I think. Oh, I hate that I have to bank this. Maybe score for a crit? Please don't hit, please don't hit, please don't hit, please don't hit. No! Well, I'll be right back, folks. Like I said, if the main character dies, you know, that's fair game. I'd like to play this to completion, actually. Okay. We're back. I've done pretty much everything the same. Except this time, Misha did not get hit. So... can Claire rescue just in case? Yes, you can. Alright, let's see if we can get that chip damage. Great. So good, in fact, that I think I'm just going to let her do this again. Another strength level up. Love to see it. Alright, we should be good. Right? Like there's no way... 5 HP, right? Like that's enough. I'm pretty sure that this is just... Yeah, this is the easiest kill of Katrina's whole career. There was a reality where I missed a 92, but, I never miss any of my attacks, ever. Awesome. Good. Good, good. Good stuff. I think this is Fate's music. I don't know what specifically, but this is Fate's music. Great. Alright, let's get out of here. This is a Tellius background. In fact, I think this is like the castle. I don't. Is this in? I think it's the one in Crimea. I'm probably wrong, but you know. Anyways, Tana, we'll get you at some point. Haven't exactly decided on what route I'm going to take yet. The content creator in me knows that I should pick Ephraim route because it's harder, but we'll see. Let me see. How long has this been going on, all things considered, plus the beginning? 43. Shada! Oh, wait! We got new units, didn't we? No. Oh, that's weird. This is a Tellius 10. I'm skipping all this dialogue. I don't care. Okay. Oh, now we get the units. Okay. So 2 new units. Mulder and... You know, I just realized that doing all Pegasus Knights means that we'll never have a healer. Unless... I don't know. Heart Seals exist in this game, so let me know if you think I should, like, if Heart Seals are fair game, or if I should strictly just keep everyone in Peg Knight slash not Wyvern. Well, that's another thing. Falcon Knight, or if you guys also think it's fair to promote a Peg Knight into a Wyvern Knight, I can do that. Just let me know what you think. Pala! We have the trio already! Let's go! And Fee. 2 Bright Lances. Okay. Right. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good bases. Oh, Nihil. Okay. Start of your turn, gate up to +4 skill if adjacent to an ally. Okay. That's nice. Oh. Okay, she's a little slow, and she has 1 res, but she has 60% strength and 50% HP. All of my white wings are good. I don't know if how long I'll actually field Est, but you know, she's still good. I just don't know if I'm gonna use her. Okay, and then we have B, right? Calm Initiative. Begin the chapter with +7 res. Okay, that's... So she has... like... 11? I don't know why it took me so long to think about that. Oh, okay, this is Fire Blood. +4 damage when HP is not at max. Okay, that's not bad. Gotta be careful not to keep her in range of Est. Of Est's healing skill. Oh, 25% strength. That's not good. Everything else is pretty fine. Res again is taking a hit, but since when did Fire Emblem characters that aren't magic units ever have a res growth? Am I right? Yeah, she's pretty good, all things considered. Well, I mean, I don't know about that strength growth. Okay. So here's what I'll do. I will go into the map. Excuse me. I will go into the map, and I will see. We will see who the boss and so whoever. So Sheeta is Vanessa's mother or father, I guess. I don't know. This is going to get very weird. Lots of Yuri, so let's go lesbians. I love my green-haired Pegasus Knights. But yeah, let's see who Ross and Garcia turn out to be. Why is Renak back? Hinoka! And... What?